Hey, good evening, all my theater nerds. Theater nerds, you know who you are. It's been a good week. I'll tell you, there's been so much going on in the theater, and we've got more to tell you about. There were a lot of shows that closed this past weekend, so if you didn't get a chance to see some of the Halloween shows, you may have missed some, but I think I got a couple more on the list that are still happening because we're going to do This Week at the Theater. This is the Halloween edition. Trick or treat, my friends. I told you I'd bring you back another hat. This is my ode to the mushroom, right? I love this one. I had to go and find it. I was like, oh, where's my mushroom hat? Okay, if you feel very elegant, and I think I'm going to wear this for the rest of the night. I've got a couple other hats here too, though, so I don't know. We might have to change during the show. Didn't know you were going to get the whole fashion treatment. Yeah, well, this is the only month you really get to do this kind of thing. Although, might have to break out the Christmas hat for December. Yeah, we'll see what happens, all right? Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get started because there's a lot going on right now. Oh my gosh. There were so many things happening over the weekend. I got to see the closing show of the Rocky Horror Show over with Green Valley Theater Company. I just bought some tickets today to go see Sweeney Todd. I can't wait to go and see that. I was hoping to be able to go to another production of Rocky Horror tonight, but we've got company coming and it's Halloween. I gotta stay home and see all the cute trick-or-treaters, which is why we're starting early today because it's not quite dark yet, so the kids aren't quite out yet. So I wanted to get this done so that all the rest of you could go trick-or-treat also. Come on, you know you want the free candy. You're not fooling anybody. You probably bought an extra bag of those Hershey bars going, we'll have extra children. And you know you won't. So you're going to eat them. That's okay. Just be honest and eat that candy. It's the one time you can get away with it, right? Well, it's October 31st. Ooh! I want to send a big shout out to the president of the board of directors for the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. Happy birthday, Leslie Adiego. Thank you for all that you do and have done over the years. Being a part of the board of SARTA, you have been the heart and soul of all of this, keeping it together in challenging times and everything else. I've had the privilege of being with you in this endeavor now for 13, 14 years. It's been great. We've gone through a lot of changes. And we're still having a good time. So I hope you're having a good time tonight, Leslie. It's your birthday. Go party like it's your birthday. Because, yeah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And anybody else out there who has a birthday on this fabulous holiday of Halloween, go party. Dress up and do it, all right? We are brought to you by the Sacramento Area Regional Theater Alliance. We are SARTA. Check us out at our website where you're going to find information about our member benefits. If you haven't done this already, you really do need to become a SARTA member because SARTA members get discounts on SARTA sponsored events, and we're getting ready to have one of those coming up really soon in a couple of weeks. And I'll tell you about that in a little bit. Early bird access to tickets, so you get to buy tickets before anybody else does when we have these things. If you are a theater or a business and you really want to support some community theater work, please consider supporting us by becoming a member, and we will promote your theater and thank you profusely if you were a business for being one of our sponsors, because you're going to help us support our theaters, actors, young people who want to go to theater camp and workshops, all of those things that we do and so much more. So please go to the website, check it out, consider becoming a member, subscribe now, okay? All right. We have a special announcement from the Woodland Opera House, and this will probably be the last week I bring this to you because I think they may be closing up their application time. I'll wait for them to say yay or nay on that, but they're looking for a front of house specialist, someone who can be there to do everything from take tickets to, take reservations. So if you've got some good customer service skills and you're looking for a part-time job, this could be a great one. And you'd be working in a state museum, because the Woodland Opera House is designated as a museum. They do tours and everything else because it's this wonderful big historic building. So go be a part of our local Sacramento Valley history and work at the Woodland Opera House as a front of house specialist. Check it out for them, okay? So let's take a look at the special events that are coming up. And we do still have some of those that are on their way for us. Here's the one that SARDA's sponsoring on November 11th, Saturday, November 11th. We will have not one, but two shows. Two shows of our Best of Broadway Cabaret. One at 3 o'clock and the other one at 7:30 in the evening. So if you want to come a little early and then have your evening to yourself, you can still enjoy the show. And if you want to have a dinner date and then come to the show, you can do that too. We will have so many of our wonderful performers who were at our first cabaret back in the spring coming back to be a part of this one. I cannot wait. This is going to be so good. We're going to have a community conversation coming up with our artistic director for the Best of Broadway Cabaret, who is Francis Banks. He's been amazing and a part of our Sacramento musical theater community for a while now. And he's the one who stepped up to us and said, I'd really like to put on these cabarets and maybe fundraise. And we think that's great. Now, let me tell you something about this one. This one is on November 11th. And we're partnering, hosting it at the church that we hosted it at last time, which is Parkside Community Church over on the corner of 35th and South Land Park Drive. They are a part of the SSIP, that's the South Sacramento Interfaith Partnership. I know it's a big old mouthful, so we call it the SSIP, food closet. So for this event, if you will bring us a can of food, we will give you a ticket for a drawing for one of our really cool prize baskets that we're going to have. And we always have really nice prize baskets. And there's usually things like chocolate and wine and tickets and spa passes and all kinds of things that happen to be in these baskets. So check it out. So we're going to do up to 4 cans of food. If you bring us 4 cans of food, we will give you 4 tickets. And then you have to buy some after that, okay? But we will gladly give you tickets for cans of food. These cans of food will be donated to the local food pantry, the SSIP Food Closet, which is located right there in that neighborhood here in South Sacramento. And I can't tell you how many families that can benefit. So bring what you can. We will appreciate it. Non-perishable canned products, dry foods, those kinds of things would be deeply, deeply appreciated. And don't forget things like condiments. I saw a list the other day. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, those kinds of things that people tend to forget. They'll give food, but they don't give the other part. Powdered milk. Because if you give people things like boxed macaroni and cheese, but they don't have fresh milk to mix that with, what are you going to do? Yeah, canned milk can work, but it has a really different flavor. So consider powdered milk. That lasts a long time. There were a few other things on that list that were like that. And as I get a little closer, I'll find that list again and I'll bring it back and let folks know those are great things to bring to donate to food closets. So we're going to be collecting food that night, non-perishable food stocks for the SSIP Food Closet at our Best of Broadway Cabaret. Bring down some food. We'll give you raffle drawing tickets, and we'll wish you the best of luck. So thank you in advance for supporting that endeavor. We always like to work with our other community nonprofits, and the SSIP Food Closet is one that's been around for quite some time. And unfortunately, the need gets greater. It doesn't seem to be reducing. So the more that we can do, if you have the ability to do that, it's great if you can give. So thank you in advance for doing that. Another big party that's happening at the Sophia is their Sophia Soiree. It's going to be this coming Saturday, November 4th. I know it's November, you guys. What did I hear the other day? We got 83 days to Christmas. When did that happen? Right? But The Sophia is having their soiree on Saturday, November 4th. They're going to have all sorts of people there performing, including the fabulous Carrie Hennessy. If you've never heard her sing, oh my God, you are missing out. You can support the arts in the community and educational programming that's done over at the Sophia by coming and being a part of this fundraising effort. Come to this the soiree, please. We've got a save the date for November 11th. Sutter Street Theater is having their event called Steppin' Out. Steppin' Out should be a great one. It's their announcement party for their 2024 season and a celebration of their 18 seasons of theater up there at Sutter Street Theater. They're going to have an awards ceremony. It's only $10 to go to this event if you buy your tickets in advance. If you don't, it's going to be $15 at the door. So you have to get your tickets. You have to pay attention because this should be a great one. They always have a great party at Sutter Street Theater. It's in Old Town Folsom. Go check it out. Those are all the special events right now, but let's check out the auditions that are coming up. So get your resumes and headshots together because here we go. There will be auditions for Night Watch, which is a mystery. It's being held at the Lincoln Theater Company. The dates for the performance are next year. You'll be seeing things that are going into January and February now. The auditions are going to be on December 13th at 7 o'clock and on December 14th at 7 o'clock and on December 16th at 11 a.m. So you've got 3 different opportunities to audition for this. And I'll be bringing this back again for the next few weeks to let people know so you can get it in your calendar. It's going to be at the LTC Theater Studio, on 5th Street up in Lincoln, California. Bring your headshot and resume. Keep telling you need those, right? And the character descriptions and pre-registration, you can go to their website and get information on that. So check it out. Auditions for Lincoln Theater Company. More auditions and interviews happening for Placer Repertory Theater. Their auditions are going to be for school tour programs and main season. Folks, these are paid daytime and evening performers. Yep, it's a paid gig. So you might want to audition for that. Then they're doing interviews for their VAPA Academy educators. These are for teachers looking for afternoon educators. If you want to, yes, you can do both, they said. So if this is something that's up your alley, you might want to get in touch with Placer Repertory Theater and check this out. Fall 2023 auditions and interviews are happening. You can submit your materials through Friday, November 3rd. So it's still open. You can still have time to get your applications in, okay? All right. Moving on. We've got more auditions, and this is for a fun one. Seussical the Musical is going to be coming up, and Sutter Street Theater's doing this one, and they're going to have auditions on November 5th. Or on November 6th at 7:30 with callbacks on that following Tuesday. They're going to open in January. Like I said, everything's getting ready to gear up for next year now. So if you're looking to do some theater in 2024, now's your time to audition. Well, those are all the auditions we've got right now, but let's check out what's playing. Sutter Street Theater is still running its great production, Evil Dead, the Musical. So yeah, I know a lot of the Halloween ones have already closed, but this one's running through this weekend. It's going to close on Saturday the 4th. And, you could probably still make it. They've got a production tonight at 7 o'clock. If you want to go see it tonight, you could go see it tonight. It's only 6:15. You can make it. Sutter Street Theater, Evil Dead, the Musical. You know you want to go see this show. B Street Theater at the Sophia is hosting its production of Jump by Charlie Evan Simpson. This will be playing again through this weekend only, November 5th. It's going to close, so if you haven't got a chance to go and see it, you better get your tickets now so you can go see Jump. Chautauqua Playhouse is hosting The Rabbit Hole through November 12th, so you've still got a little bit of time to go and see this one, but it's a great one. It's by David Linde-Bear, and its tagline, how do you keep it together when your whole world has fallen apart? It was a Pulitzer Prize winning drama from 2007, so this will be a wonderful production. Rabbit Hole. Capitol Stage is presenting its production and Sacramento premiere of Archduke by Rajiv Joseph. It's directed by Michael Stevenson and will be playing through November 12th. Capitol Stage. Get your tickets now. Pinocchio's Halloween Fate is a play by Robert Michaels, and it's at the Chautauqua Theater right now. Yep, they're still doing a little bit of Halloween because they're going to hold out until November 4th, and that's this Saturday. So after this Saturday, you won't be able to have any more of this particular Halloween show either. So if you want to see it, you better get your tickets now and check it out. It's on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So there really isn't any reason that you can't go and see this. Middle of the day, have some lunch, go to the theater, and then you've still got the rest of your evening. You could catch another show. You really could. This is one that I've been waiting for. I bought my tickets today. I'm going to go see Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd is one of my favorites. This production is being put on by the folks over at the Uli Theater. It's playing through November 18th. So you've still got plenty of time to get your tickets. It's a wonderful, intimate theater space. I can't wait to go and see Sweeney Todd. The music's fabulous. If you haven't seen it, you need to. You absolutely need to. Go get your tickets now. It's presented by EMH Production and the Artist Collective. Empire Arts Collective presents Outer Space. Should be great. This is playing through Saturday. I'll take that back. November 4th. This weekend. It's going to close this weekend, so you better get your tickets now. They have Thursday shows, so you might be able to get yourself a Thursday show ticket. So check it out. See if you can get tickets for this show. Stores open at 7:30 and the show starts at 8 o'clock. Empire Arts Collective. It's over at Sierra 2 Center, just off 24th Street in room 13. They have put on wonderful shows up there. They have improv and all kinds of things. So this is a great production. Outer. Studio 81 is bringing you its production of Elsewhere by Don Zolidis, pardon me, pronounce his name correctly, there you go. It's playing at the Black Box Theater at the bottom of the Carl Borelli Amphitheater through November 4th. You sensing a theme here? There's a lot of things that are closing this coming weekend. So you better get your calendars out and start booking some of these shows if you want to catch them. It goes for a realm of pure imagination, but the folks who go there get a little caught, and the less willing Elsewhere is to let them go back to their real lives. And to escape this dream world, the four friends that are there must journey through their darkest nightmares. Elsewhere, playing at Studio 81. Sierra College Theater Arts Department is presenting its production of Lend Me a Tenor. This opened last weekend, Friday the 27th, and it's playing through this weekend, Sunday the 5th. They're going to have a number of different productions. Their final one will be on November 12th, where they're going to have a 2 o'clock closing matinee. They will not have a production early in the week for Veterans Day, so they are going to take a couple days off for that. This is playing at the Dietrich Theater, Sierra College Boulevard in Rockland, California. So get in touch with them for tickets or more information. Woof! That was a lot of what's playing right now. You know what? Before we start the coming soon, I will be right back. And we're back. Yes, I wouldn't change hats again. I'm wearing more of a Victorian top hat at this point with a little extra lace and a few extra feathers because we got to be excited about what's coming soon. So let's start taking a look at this and see what's coming up in our area for great theater to go and see. Coming to the Sutter Street Theaters this coming weekend, November 4th, is Shrek the Musical Junior. This will be a great production. There's Lord Farquaad over there looking at Shrek and Fiona with Donkey hanging out with them. Get your tickets to go see Shrek the Musical Junior at Sutter Street Theater. Looking forward to this one. I want to get tickets to go see School of Rock. This should be great fun. This was a big production for Woodland Opera House to cast and put together, but they did it, and I'm excited to go and see it. So it's Andrew Lloyd Webber's School of Rock, the musical. It's going to open on November 17th and play through December 10th. Tickets are on sale right now at the Woodland Opera House. Davis Musical Theater Company is presenting its production of Oklahoma. It's going to open this Friday, November 3rd, and play through November 26th at the Gene Henderson Performing Arts Center on Penna Drive in Davis. Go see a musical classic and enjoy Oklahoma. Davis Musical Theater's young company's performers are doing High School Musical 2 Junior. This one's going to open on Saturday, November 11th and run through December 3rd. So you can start planning some things. If you've got folks coming to visit over the Thanksgiving holiday, you can take them to the theater. Get some theater tickets. It'll be great fun. The stage at Burke Junction is proud to present Alabama Women, a play by award-winning local playwright Charlotte Higgins and directed by regionally acclaimed director Maggie Upton. You can get your tickets at stageatburke.com. Stage at Burke Junction is the name of the theater. Alabama Women is the name of the show. It opens on November 4th, this coming weekend, and will be playing through the 26th. It does caution folks, this has mature content and strong language, so parental discretion is advised. This might be one you want to get a babysitter for. Don't take the kids. This is grown-up fare. I really like to say this is grown folks' business here. Sierra Stages is having a great set of performances. Once and again, it's their cabaret show. They're going to do snippets from all sorts of different Broadway productions, including ones like Sweeney Todd in Chicago, Guys and Dolls, Bridges of Madison County, and even more. The performances are November 1st, that's tomorrow, and November 6th only. Yeah, you have exactly 2 opportunities to see this, or you won't be able to see it at all. So get your tickets for Once and Again, Sierra Stages presents. Coming to Resurrection Theater, this play is called Straight White Men by young Gene Lee. It's going to open on November 10th and play through December 2nd. At Resurrection Theater Company, 25th and R Street. They'll be putting on this production in the Wilkerson Theater. If you've ever been to the complex on 25th and R, you know there are 3 theaters there. California Stage, the Wilkerson, and the Three Penny Theater. The Wilkerson is their middle-sized theater. It's a great space to see a show in. Go see Straight White Men, November 10th through December 2nd. Now you're not seeing double. This really is the posters for McLaughlin Theater Company. They have got it, count it, 2 different productions of Into the Woods. So if you just can't get enough of Into the Woods in one space, you can go see Into the Woods Junior in another space, okay? McLaughlin Theater Company is presenting Into the Woods with their main stage theater company starting on November 3rd. So it's going to open this Friday. And it will be playing through the 12th. And then they're going to come back with their Young People's Theater, Into the Woods Junior, which will open on November 11th and play through the 19th. So you've got 2 different opportunities. Check them out. 3470 Swetzer Road in Loomis, California, McLaughlin Theater Company, Into the Woods. Big Idea Theater Company is coming to you this weekend with their production called After the Blast by Zoe Kazan. It's going to open this Friday, November 3rd, and play through the 25th. Again, could be a great show to get some tickets to, so that those folks who are visiting you over Thanksgiving holidays, you can go to a theater production with them. That would be great fun. There will be no theater production on Thursday the 23rd. They're going to go home. They're going to have Thanksgiving dinner with their families. So don't bug them, okay? Winters Theater Company is doing its production of The Miracle Worker. This is that wonderful story of Anne Sullivan and Helen Keller. They're going to open on November 10th and play through November 18th. Winters Theater Company, The Miracle Worker. And now we have to have some Christmas shows to toss in here, right? Because 'tis the season. We'll be getting a few more of these, I know, pretty soon. So B Street's coming at you first with its original holiday comedy called Snow Fever, A Karaoke Christmas. This is by Robert Casely, and it's being sponsored by the Old Sugar Mill. So thank you to these wonderful underwriters who come in and do a major sponsorship like this. This is what helps keep theater on the stage for us. This is going to open on November 15th and will play through Christmas Eve. So again, if you've got family and friends coming in over the holiday season, might be nice to treat them to some theater for the evening. Get your tickets for Snow Fever, A Karaoke Christmas at B Street Theater Company. And if that isn't enough for you, B Street Theater Company is also presenting 'Tis the Season Around the World. This will be a look at different holiday traditions from all different parts of the world. And it's based on the very first B Street Theater holiday comedy. So they are inviting you to come and join the fun of this. This will open on November 15th also and play through December 4th. 'Tis the Season Around the World. Tickets are on sale right now at Woodland Opera House for the Nutcracker Suite combination with Peter and the Wolf. These are both wonderful pieces of music, and you will get to see these productions on stage. Two beautiful ballet acts in one night. This should be just stunning. Peter and the Wolf and the Nutcracker Suite, December 14th through the 17th at the Woodland Opera House. So you only got one weekend to enjoy this. You better get your tickets now. Coming to Celebration Arts is a theater classic, an American theater classic, A Raisin in the Sun. This was written by Lorraine Hansberry and is being directed by James Ellison III. This is the first play written by a Black woman and produced on Broadway in 1959. A Raisin in the Sun is the story of a lower-class Black family's struggle to gain middle-class acceptance. And you'll learn some history about things like redlining and just, how people were kept out of certain neighborhoods because they did not want to sell to people of color at that time. In 1960, A Raisin in the Sun was nominated for 4 different Tony Awards, including Best Play, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Direction. This is a classic. You need to see it. It's playing December 1st through the 24th. Another great one. Wouldn't it be nice to just give somebody dinner in a theater for a Christmas gift? A Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry. Lincoln Theater Company is also hosting a holiday event. They're going to have a holiday cabaret. Theirs is going to start on December 1st and run through December 10th. So you've got some time to get your tickets for the Lincoln Theater Company's holiday cabaret. And if that wasn't enough, I'm really thinking on getting tickets for this, because you've got Alice in Wonderland, which is wonderful, and tea parties and everything else. And it's going to be a Christmas party. Come on, a Christmas tea party in Wonderland? I have to go and see this. Alice's Christmas Party in Wonderland is going to be playing at the Chautauqua Playhouse. This is written and directed by the amazing Warren Harrison, and we'll have all of your cast of folks from the Alice in Wonderland stories. You're going to have jokes and riddles, and there'll be a spelling bee and, all sorts of things in here. This is backed by popular demand. They did it last year and they had to come back and do it this year. So this will start on December 2nd and the 9th and the 16th on Saturdays at 1 o'clock. Saturdays at 1 o'clock for Alice's Christmas Party in Wonderland. Now, yes, you're reading the date right. We're moving into next year because it's unfortunately not too soon to think about that. Winters Theater Company will be presenting their 10-minute play festival. This is a collection of 8 short plays by local playwrights. It's going to start next March 15th through the 17th and March 22nd through the 24th at the Winters Theater Company. You can get more information at winterstheater.org for the 10-minute play festival next spring, March of 2024. Also coming next spring in 2024 to the Community Asian Theater of the Sierras is Snow Falling on Cedars. Cats only puts on a couple of productions a year, and they're always spectacular, and this one is going to be just as phenomenal. They did this once before a few years back and got numerous Ellie Award nominations and a few awards for this particular show. It's being directed by Kevin McKeon. This is written by David Gutterson and adapted to the stage and directed by Kevin McKeon. For more information on this, contact the Nevada Theater on Broad Street in Nevada City, Snow Falling on Cedars, Community Asian Theater of the Sierra. Whew, that's a lot to look forward to. And we'll bring you more as they come up because, like I said, we're not done with the holiday shows yet by any means. I know there will be more. But let's take a look at what we've got left on some of the season schedules, shall we? Amelia Earhart should be coming up pretty soon. I haven't seen the posters from Free Fall Stage yet, but this is on their list of items to come. So we'll wait to get more information and bring that to you as soon as we can. Amelia Earhart for Free Fall Stage. It should be opening on November 10th, playing through the 19th. Davis Musical Theater Company has got its production of Oklahoma coming up. It's opening this weekend. They're going to follow that with Seussical the Musical, then Fiddler on the Roof, Into the Woods, and they're going to close out their 2023-2024 season with The Little Mermaid next summer. So you've got a lot of great theater to look forward to with the Davis Musical Theater Company. Thank you, DMTC, for sharing that with us. And Woodland Opera House. I just shared with you that they're doing School of Rock, and their comedy to be announced is The Play That Goes Wrong, which if you haven't seen that, it's utterly hysterical. You need to see it. It's pretty darn fabulous. I went to see it. It's so funny. I'm planning on going to see it again out at the Woodland Opera House. The Play That Goes Wrong, that'll be coming up in January. They're going to follow that with Disney's Descendants, the musical. Then another theater classic, Broadway theater classic, Damn Yankees. And then finally wrap up their season with Peter and the Starcatcher. So this is their main series and family series promotions. So you've got a lot to choose from here from the Woodland Opera House, and they always put on amazing shows. Well, I hope you'll let us publicize what you're doing and share what's happening at your theater. You can go to our shows and auditions page, and down at the bottom, fill out the form for us. We'll put your information on our community calendar. Give us your photos and everything else. We'll put it up there. We'll put it here on Twitch so folks can see it. We would love to share what's going on at your theater with all the folks who hang out with us. Share it on Facebook at Sarda Theaters. You can tag us. You can go there and post things. We will share it all over the place. We also are on Instagram too, but it'll automatically post if you give it to us on Facebook. We'll share it all over the Facebook pages. And I tell you this all the time, and I hope you'll do this. If I see you out there, please say hi, because I would love to see you at the theater. You know you need to go to the theater, right? All right, everyone. Take care. Have a safe and sane Halloween. Don't eat too much candy, okay? Bye-bye, my theater nerds. We love you. See you next week. See you next month.